Jeez, I'm not coming. It's the attack of the dogs. It's a bit spooky. But yeah, there's a grave here. There's another grave over the far side. And there's a grave up there. Right, well, 3, 2, 1. Right, well. This is about the 5th time of me doing this. I keep mucking it up. My lights are falling over, my camera's going. I'm talking utter shit, and I just didn't know what's going on with my head. And anyway. Right, well, hi everybody and welcome back to LUNDY'S Wild Camp Stroke Bushcraft. And today I'm back out in my local permission woods. I've started sharing this with another couple of lads, Happy Campers Newcastle. They've just been up on Saturday night. I believe their video is out tonight. Mine's not going to be out for a few weeks, but at any rate, they've been looking after the place. And if you haven't heard of them, I've camped with Ben before. Go and check the channel out. All right, this is their new permission. I've just come up for a quick night out. Just lastminute.com. So I thought I'd just come local instead of driving all the way up to me other permission woods. But it's looking canny. There's still a nice canopy in here as well. And yeah, it's looking nice and tidy. So well done, lads. Keep it up. I'm just going to have a quick shifty around. Go and see if my little wood stash is still there or if the lads have used it. If you have, never mind. All right, there's plenty around. So now wait, I'm going to stop waffling. I'm going to get set up. I'm not sure what kind of setup I'm doing. I might do a plough point or I might just do a bog standard lean-to. I'll think about that and then get back to you on it. All right, so I'll catch you in a bit. Right, well, as you can see, I'm all set up, but I had a nightmare. I forgot where my fire pit was in this woods, and when I went and started scraping the floor underneath the tarp, I realised I was right on top of the old fire pit. So it would have been quite like chalky, and I would have had loads of ash all over the place, and it was minging. So I took it down. I originally had it on that little thin tree coming down to here, and this is where we have the fire area in this section here. So I've moved it over to there. Look at that sunshine. It's lovely outside the woods, you know. It's nice in here as well. But I moved this over and I put it in a plough position, but then I decided I was going to raise them ends just to give it a bit more room, like. But what I'm going to do tonight when I'm sitting here, I'm just going to fold the bed back over and sit at the edge here, and then I'm just going to have a small fire in this little area. Be happy days. And then I'll have loads of room there to put my bag and everything and all of the other bits and pieces there. So tarp I've got is the 3x3 DD camo tarp. All right, as you can see, I've got a cordage line going from the centre to that tree. I've got one going right up to the top of that tree there, next where the double Y, the V is, that one there. Okay, and then obviously I've got a couple of pegs, 3 pegs at the back, and then I've got a guide line going to that tree and a guide line going to that tree there, just to raise it up a bit. It's not going to be mega cold or anything, I don't think so. I know there is a lot of rain due tomorrow or during the night. I'll be safe as houses under there, bags of room. All right, now I've camped in this woods so many times, it's unbelievable. And you know what it is? Tonight I have picked 2 of the worst spots in this woods to camp. First of all, I've camped on top of the fire pit, or in an area where we have fires, and then this porch here slopes right down there. Once I took all the leaves off, I realised I had already set up again, so I was like, bollocks, I'm gonna leave it as it is. It's 4:45, I've got about an hour and a half to collect some wood. Now, as I've been walking around the trees, walking around the woods, I noticed a couple of things. It's a bit spooky. There's an explanation behind them. All right, but obviously if you see my thumbnail, I've made a clickbait. A clickbait? Well, I might do, I might not either. But yeah, there's a grave here. There's another grave over the far side, and there's a grave up there with a like a stone heads, what do you call it? Oh, what do you call it when they get buried and you put it? Aye, one of them on. So there's 3 graves in here that I found so far. Now I do know that the lads found that one and they sent us a video because they were a bit spooked, but it's actually the farmer, his son's 10th birthday party. He done a bit of a treasure hunt and he made it a bit more spooky. They had to dig up graves to find the sweets and things. So happy days, like, it's no sinister. I don't have to phone the police like other YouTubers. I had to call the police. Oh my god, there's been a murder, 3 of them, and one was in 1867. Which is on the flare, which is written on one of the crosses over there, like, and on the headstone. That's the word, headstone. So I've got all my kit there. Like I say, it was a lastminute.com coming out. I decided last minute, I'm going to get in the woods pet. I've now been out for 3 weeks. I have been out camping. I have been away on a holiday camping trip with my wife for a week, which was absolutely fantastic. If you follow us on Instagram and Facebook and the Facebook group and that, you would have seen the posts of me and the wife being out up on the northeast coast. And then we adopted a new dog as well, a 10-month-old Jack Chow, something like that. And anyway, it's a Jack Russell and a Chihuahua mixed, 10-month-old. Unfortunately, it's both its owners passed away. So my daughter knew the lad that was looking after it and looking for a home for it, suggested us, and we just fell in love with it, as we do. We love dogs. So he's now called, well, he's always been called Benji, and he's now part of my family. And I'm hoping after the colder months I might get him out for a couple of camps. I need to train him up first though, because he's a bit wild. Well, he's not wild, but his recall's a bit crap at the minute. Right, hi everybody and welcome back to Lundy's Wild Camp Stroke Bushcraft. I'm a tit and I'm doing everything wrong. Right, well, 3, 2, 1. Right, well. This is about the 5th time of me doing this. I keep mucking it up. My lights are falling over, my camera's going. I'm talking utter shit and I just didn't know what's going on with my head. And anyway, I'm all set up. I can't believe this. Honest, it's about the 5th time. Right, anyway, I'm all set up. If for you that are eagle eyes, you would have noticed I was set up in a different location to where I first started, because I was on top of an old fire pit, and there was loads of ash on the ground, and I'll just be minging before I even get into bed tonight. So anyway, here's my location that I'm set up in. It's the flying tarp. Flying tarp, it's not even a flying tarp. Well, it'll be flying if the wind picks up. And anyway, I'm in a plough point, but I've got the ends all raised up. And inside of here, I've got the Snug Pack Stratosphere hooped bivvy. All right, and inside of there, I've got my Nemo Tensor regular mummy sleep mat. I've got a firmer rest mat underneath that, which is just the one, like the bits that's on the chair. And then I've got me down sleeping bag I got sent. I'm still using that. And I've got a flex tail gear light pillow. And that's it. Okay, so that's that set up. And then down here, I'm just going to put you down. I can actually sit down. So obviously I've got my chair and everything. I tell you what, my camera action today is absolutely crap. So I've brought out this Outtask lantern, which is going to be great for when I'm sitting underneath me tarp tonight. There you go. Look at the difference in the lighting straight away with that. So obviously I had me light connected to the top of me torch and top of me camera, and it was working not very well at all. Tea tonight, a tin of curry from Marks's, and I've got some super noodles. That's it for main food. My daughter Gemma went away to see my grandson, and she come back and she gave us a couple of boxes of these breakfast she got in a hotel. She was expecting a full English breakfast and all sorts, and the cups of tea, coffee, the lot. And they went down, they went, oh, if you pick up your breakfasts up there, you can take them back to your room. And it was an expensive hotel and all. So inside of here, it's got a couple of flapjacks, it's got some cornflakes in a bowl, a soup, some sort of breakfast cake, an orange juice. Oh, my wife's given me the other one, has she? And the milk. The other one I picked up I was going to bring had 2 flapjacks, because I was going to have one now and one later on. But she's took the one with the 2 flapjacks and given me the one with the juice. So I think I'll have the juice actually. Times are ticking, and anyway, it's now 5:20, so I need to get set up. Obviously I've got my tools, my burger and everything behind us. I've got this jacket. It's a new jacket. I'll talk about this in a separate video, but I will be wearing it. It's a soft shell heated jacket, which is really nice, and it's really warm without even the power on, but we'll talk about that in a review video. And tonight I'm going to be drinking me normal and me Jack Daniels. Oh, I've got loads of dogs coming into the... Oh, look at all these. Hello. Look at all these I've got coming in. It's the attack of the dogs. Right, hang on a second, I'll bring you back in a bit. Right, well, that was a nice pleasant visit off one of the lads who lives up the top there, all his dogs. He works on the land and that. And yeah, just been having a really good chat. So it's now 20 to 6. So it's going to be getting dark in the next 40 minutes, I reckon, half an hour. But I'm going to sort myself out with a nice Jack Daniels and have a couple of sips of that, and then walk around getting some bits of wood. Like I say, it's nice and warm. I don't need a massive fire, and I'm not going to be having one till later on tonight in any rate, just to sit in front of and cook a little bit of curry and some noodles. But them dogs were lush like. It's like about 3 or 4 generations of dogs, all little Jack Russells. I was wondering what the hell they were when they'll come running now. I thought, God, I'm going to get attacked, yeah. But he was in here the other day when he seen the lads here. So I haven't seen him for ages, like I have spoken before in the past. But yeah, nice bloke. Loads of little midges coming, and guess what? I've got an east midge with us either. Look at them all, little thackers. Aye, hope I'm not going to get bit of bits here the night. But aye, I'm going to sit and relax for like 5 minutes, have a little drink, and then splat a couple of midges. And I'm going to have to get my horse in gear and get some wood. Because I don't think, I think Ben's went and burnt my little supply I had behind me log. You little bugger you, if you're watching. I think you have, and anyway, I can't remember if I burnt it all. I'm positive I put some back. But anyway, waffle. Cheers everybody. I'll catch you all up very soon. I'm going to sit and have this. I hope I don't have to put my midgie mask on the night. See you later. Oh, nectar of the gods. Just as well I've got a lid to put on it. Right, well, as you can see, the sun's going down. But I don't know if you can see all these midges. There's tons of them. And they're all heading my way. That sun going down though. The midges are out. I'm getting attacked by them. There's tons of them in here the day, like. It only seems to be in the sunshine. You come over here and there's none. So guess what? Stay out the light, stay out the light. I haven't even got any wood yet, you know. I'm just waffling crap to use lot. There's me setup down there, can you see it? I tell you what, them DD camo tops are great in woodlands like this. They blend in really, really well. Really well. But I keep hearing some strange noises. I think there's something behind us. There's something behind us. There's something standing at the edge of the woods and it's watching us. I'm going to go up now and I'm going to go and check. I was just trying to put this tent up. If you know who I'm talking about, if you're watching, hello. He's a big YouTuber and he's starting some shit on his YouTube channel. I like him really loads, but he's doing me napper him all these stupid things. Anyway, I'll show you what's walking up behind us. I'm going to run now and see if I can catch it. Let's go. Let's go. It's up here somewhere. I'm telling you, I've just seen it. It was behind the tree and it moved as soon as I did it. Look, it's there. Oh no, it's the beast from the east. Oh no, look at the size of it. I think it's the mad cows. Nah, look, the farmer's cows. Why do YouTubers do that? Why do they do that? Make out there's something spooky standing watching them in the woods. I just can't get over it. Oh my God. People need to get a life, don't they? Oh, watch something spooky happen to me, they need to know. Anyway, I'm going to come back up here because there's loads of fallen bits of branches on the ground all over up here. And then I'm going to go over that side and see loads over there as well. But there's a canny few midges in here tonight, like. There's a canny few. That sun behind me. Wow. I think I've got about another, say about half an hour, 40 minutes before it gets dark. Looking at the height of it. So yeah. And anyway, fun and taking the mickey out of people is over with. It's just a bit of fun. You know what I mean? If anybody takes offence by it, then so be it. But you know, if people put themselves in that position where they're going to talk utter rubbish about being watched by like Bigfoot and things like that, then you know, the amount of comments he got off there on that YouTube video was absolutely unreal, like, and the amount of people that are getting sick of him doing it. There's a lot of YouTubers out there doing it. Oh, you know, it's like the Blair Witch Project, innit? All sitting there in their tents with a snot run down their nose. Somebody's walking behind my tent. I can hear footsteps. It's probably a mouse walking on some leaves or something. You know what I mean? Get a grip, everybody. You know what I mean? It's the living years I've got to be worried about, not the dead, not the the spirits that walk upon us. Anyway, loopy time over. Get some bloody firewood, mate. I'm talking to myself. Look, I'm talking to you. Yes, you. See you later. Right, well, as you've just seen by the time lapse, I've just been doing a little bit of wood, and not a single tree's being cut down in here. It's all just like bits of wood. Some of it's a bit rotten, which I've got around the fire layer there, look. And then I've got some big bits. These are some bits, as you can see, it's nicely cut there. That's an old tree stump, and I just snapped it out the ground. Same as this one here that I've been using as a sawhorse. I'm going to leave that there for the lads. I'll not be burning that, because that'll just take out absolutely all night to burn. So I'll leave that there for the lads, or I'll put it in my stash place and let them know about it. Any wood that I've got left over, I'll just get stashed away for the lads coming. So as you can see, I've got some tiny little sticks, bigger sticks, and a bit of a log that I had ages ago that I used to use as a bit of a table. And then I've got some even bigger bits there. These 3 bits up against the tree, I'm surprised the lads haven't burnt them, like, but I used to use that for making a bushcraft chair. So if need be, I'll cut them up and burn them as well. But yeah, small little fire. It's about a foot away from my actual place where I'm sitting, which is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to sit down in my chair. Tell you what, not having my proper lighting system on my chair, on my camera is a nightmare, like. But yeah, I've got me Jack Daniel's shirt. It's covered with a BCB cup lid just to stop anything flying in it. I'm dead thirsty. It's very warm tonight. I can't believe how warm it is, even though I'm grafting a swell. But I've got a new set of leggings on. My wife bought us. They're absolutely fantastic. But my legs are just sweating. Oh, bloody lovely that. Oh, it's good having a little bit of a lid on it as well, stop all the critters getting in it, because I haven't brought my salt. Oh, now it's just fell into the actual drink itself. So anyway, yeah, about the channel, I haven't been away for a few weeks. I've been on a week's holiday with the wife. I think that's about 3 or 4 weeks since I've been out camping, like doing this kind of camping. I've had that many videos in the pipeline. Obviously, if I go out and I do too many hours on the video, rather than just waste it all, I just make 2 videos out of one camp. Like if I'm out for like 2 nights, 3 days. It seems to be going okay. And it keeps the channel going while I'm not out camping. Otherwise there'll be a few weeks where I'm not putting anything out at all, and I'd rather put something out than nothing at all. If it's boring, then people aren't watching it. That's probably why there's a lot of people unsubscribing, because they must think my channel's boring. This woods, it's quite a muddy woods, this, for ground dwelling. I would have come out in my hammock, but I've got a very, very kind subscriber who lives up the road from where I live, messages and said, bring it up, Jimmy, and I'll fix it for you. She's a proper seamstress and that, and she's even offered to make me and Rooney some like cases to put our pans and things in as well, which is very, very kind of you. Nova, thank you very much, pet, and it was an absolute pleasure meeting you and your husband a couple of weeks ago now. It'll be even about over a month when this video comes out. But yeah, she's getting it fixed for us. Me 10th Wonder hammock, all the zip was knackered on it, so she's replacing it and everything. So once again, thank you very much. There's some really, really nice people out there that watch and support the channel. And also Bo Harry, I know it's a few weeks after you've done it, mate, but thank you very much for your super thanks. I'll put that towards the camp as well. Bo Harry is a lad I camp with. It's Camp Harry with Chris. I can't remember his name. I'll put the name of his channel up on there, and I'll put a link in the description if you want to go and check out his channel. But yeah, thank you very much, mate. They're both brothers and they go camping, and yeah, nice lads, and obviously Big John that guns with them as well. Hello, mate. But yeah, there is some nice kind people out there, and I'd just like to thank everybody that just supports the family, supports the channel, even by just watching, commenting and giving it a thumbs up, you know. And there's a lot of yous out there that are silent supporters that don't put any comments on at all. Thank you to yous as well. The channel's been really struggling lately, to be quite honest. It's been going up and down like a yo-yo with the subscribers, and then I just, for some daft reason, I had like about 30 to 50 people just unsubscribing from my channel over the last couple of weeks. But it's sort of like, it made us think, what's going on? What am I doing wrong? Am I doing something wrong? Am I getting boring? Is it the same thing all the time? But it's not really. If you look at my channel, yeah, fair enough, sometimes I go to camp quite a lot, but I'm always doing different things, cooking different stuff. I'm out by myself, I'm with Rooney, and a couple of times Rooney's been up there as well when I haven't been. He's been going up there camping, but obviously Rooney doesn't do any videoing. I don't know if he's put any pictures on Instagram yet, but Rooney does his own thing as well. You know, he likes going up with the two laddies, having some father and son time in the woods, doing catapult things and cooking them nice meals that he cooks for me. And as I speak now, Rooney's preparing to go on a week's adventure up to the west coast of Scotland by himself, taking his electric bike and his car and everything, and going on little adventures for a full week by himself, the jammy twat. But yeah, I wish I could be there, mate, but obviously I can't because of work and things. But yeah, it's starting to get dark now. I'm waffling absolutely tons of crap as normal. I'm just going to have another drink because I'm feeling quite parched. Feels a bit weird having me back to the entrance to the woods, like, especially with all these graves, the spooks, and there's somebody in the woods watching me. If they're watching us, they're sad, aren't they? I'd rather them just come out and have a chat, like, and sit and have a beer. But yeah, there's some crackerjacks out there on YouTube, like. Thing is, some of them I really like as well. They're nice people, but they're just spoiling it. And that subscribers are starting to tell them, a lot of people are telling them, stop doing all this idiotic stuff. Just be yourself. Instead of trying to do this clickbait crap all the time. There'll be a clickbait on this video. There's a grave. I found a grave in my woods. Yeah, I think I'll actually use that. I'll do a photograph tomorrow, pointing at the grave with my mouth wide open. I found a grave in my woods. I found a grave in the woods. That'd be a good thumbnail, wouldn't it? Let's see what happens to the video. See how many clicks I get. All the midges, look. I've got knee smidge. I'm going to be reading me head like braille tomorrow because I'm feeling biting as the little twats. And anyway, I've waffled absolutely tons of crap. So I'm going to take a little bit of time out. I'm going to see if my radio works, hoist some tunes on, and then I'll start thinking about hoisting a fire on. It's 20 to 7 now. I think I'll just sit and chill, turn all my lights off and sit and chill with some music on and drink me Jack Daniels, and I might have a little munch. And I'll see you in a while, and we'll get the batteries up all charged up, and we'll get the fire going, and then we'll do some more chilling, bit of eating, bit of drinking, bit of waffling. Yeah, see you in a bit. Waffle, 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 oh, there's a spooky woods. Whoa, whoa. It's the living you've got to worry about. Jesus Christ. Right, well, it's now time to get the fire started, and as you can see, I'm wearing a new jacket. This is a heated soft shell jacket that I've been sent. I'm just testing it out, and I'll tell you what, I haven't even got the plug into the power pack yet, and I've just put it on and I'm so warm, it's unreal. It did go really cold, but I'm going to get the fire started in any rate. So I've got a lighter in this pocket, and then it's got a nice little sleeve pocket here, and I've actually filled this sleeve pocket with my fire kit. So yeah, happy days. I'm not going to beat about the bush. I'm not doing any bushcrafty type fires. I'm just going to get a little Twizzler out. I was going to use a Rooney's fire doofer, but this came out first, so that's it. Quick lighter there with a lighter. I'll put lighter in the bag so don't lose it. We'll just let that burn away nice and slowly until it catches up a little bit. It's actually taking quite a while, isn't it? It's a slow burner, that one. So anyway, I'm going to put some twigs on the top of it. So put that big branch there. We'll put some over. Get this fire going because it's getting late now. I think it's let's have a look. It's 7:45 at night. It's just fasten that zip up. It's got loads of nice little pockets in that. It's got little patch where you can put patches and things. But the thing I love about this woodland is you can always find loads of wood lying around on the floor, and you don't really need to chop any trees down or do anything stupid. Alright, it's a bit like the other woods I've got. It's absolutely fantastic for just getting the fire going. I'm not having a huge fire, just basically something to look at. And obviously the smoke will be a nice thing at the moment as well, because there's a lot of midges around. They're coming underneath my shelter. So I'm going to build it up. We'll see how the night goes. Some of it's a little bit damp because obviously most of this wood I'm using I've actually collected off the floor. A lot of it was standing up off the floor as well. So, but as the night progresses, all this fire surround will end up getting burnt. And yeah, I've got some nice big bits like that like you're seeing as I was cutting. So I'm just going to whack one of them on the top now. As you can see, some of it's a bit rotten. But that's it, that's the fire gone. Fire started. I'm going to put my lighter in my little top pocket where I've got my microphone. As you can see, it's got like little Velcro patches. It's got one of, what's that say? I can't see what it says. Maybe it's got a Velcro patch there, Velcro patch there, little pocket here, little pocket here, little pocket here. Got side pockets. Oop, now you put it on the fire, and it's got a big massive, like, it's a bit like a poacher's pocket on the back. I really like it, it's nice. I think it's going to be one of me to go to like jackets for when I'm out camping, possibly on the hills more than the woods, like, because this will burn easy if it gets a spark on it. There's the fire going. It's not like really flamey, but it's definitely going. I think it's because I've got this big stick on it. I'll just move that to the one side. Let the littler ones take hold. See what I mean? I'm putting my hand over, and I've just now burnt that jacket already, and I haven't even done a review on it yet. Know what I mean? I've just brought it out to test tonight, and I might do a review on it in the morning. So stay tuned. The review will probably come out well before this video, to be quite honest. But yeah. I've wore it a couple of times walking the dogs. It's definitely rain proof. It's not 100% waterproof, like, but it beads off a bit of rain. Time will tell with the testing though. Alright, so anyway, snap, crackle and pop. Fire's done. Fire kit is going to go away. Back in me little sleeve. Obviously, you're not supposed to ram loads of big massive things in it. It's just for putting little bits and pieces in. Be ideal for us, put my microphone in so I can know where it is at all times. There's the fire, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not hungry, I'm just sitting chilling. Obviously I'm in an area where there's houses around, so I can hear people. It's totally different to being back in the other woodland where you don't hear anything apart from the odd animal. But obviously as the night goes on, it'll get a little bit quieter, and be great. Well, it's time to get some food on the go. I've had some big logs on the fire. I've just been sitting chilling out, to be quite honest. Like, I hope I cleaned that the last time I used it. But yeah, I've just been sitting chilling out, listening to some tunes, watching a couple of YouTube videos. You know, just as you do, sort of thing. So what I'm doing now is I'm just going to get some noodles on the go. I've got some red ash, like some red embers there. So I'm just going to get me little pot holder thing, put that there, so it keeps it off the ground. And I'm just going to, Jesus Christ. Oh, hey, that's tight. I can't get my bottle open. Oh, that's it. Ooh, that was tight. Put some water in there. Let that boil up. And then I'll add the curry flavoured stuff. Oh, you bugger, that's very warm, that fire, like just putting that on there. So I put some gloves on next time I do that. And then once that's boiled up, I'll drain off a little bit of the water and I'll add me tin of curry. And that's it. That's me cooking for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That's me cooking. This jacket I've got on, I haven't put the heater on yet because I've had no need for it. I've just got my t-shirt underneath, to be quite honest. And it's really warm jacket, like, really good. But I'm scared to get too near the fire with it being like a soft shell jacket. As you can see, bed space looking all right. I looked down before and there's lots of little critters in this woods, obviously because of all the leaf footage. There's loads of earwigs and black beetles and all sorts crawling around all over the bloody place, like. So I've just checked to make sure that me bivvy bag's shut properly, and hopefully it is, and I'll not get infected with the poison, because we just don't need that anymore. But yeah, I'm getting a little bit peckish now. The fire is amazing. Like, it's turned out from being a small fire to being a long fire. But the heat of it's quite nice, and I'm sat quite far away from it, to be quite honest. Yeah. But anyway, next time you see me, I'll be stuffing my face full of chicken curry and noodles. Season a bit. Well, do you know when you're in an urban area and you want to do a nice bit of photography of your fire burning, then all of a sudden the sirens come on from an ambulance or a police car. Great, isn't it? There you go. Right on cue. Put that in. You spoon in. Give it a bit of a stir. So left a little bit of water in. Never mind. I'm sure the fluids off the curry will sort it out. Tell you what, there's a lot of heat coming off this fire. I'm just going to put the curry stuff in. Make sure we get it all out. There's a lot of goodness in there. Dead easy, simple, cheap tea. All I'm going to do is put my gloves back on so I didn't burn my fingers. Give that a bit of a mix in with the noodles. Now we'll get it back on the heat for a little bit. It'll not need much heat, like. Oh, well, I said I wasn't going to bore you with this, but do you know what it is? It's that nice I had to bring you along. Alright, so I've got loads of spoons full of goodness in here. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people that will be saying, oh, Marks and Spencer's, blah blah blah, but you know what it is, you pay for what you get. Look at that, man, big massive chunks of chicken. Nice and tender. He has me pizza delivery coming in by helicopter. Yeah, but anyway, it's nice this. Really nice. Oh, hot though. Like really, really hot. Too hot that I can't eat it. Right, well, good morning everybody. It's nearly 8 o'clock in the morning. I fell asleep on my chair last night, woke up about 12 o'clock and then sat up till about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, finishing off my drink, having a nice lovely warm fire, and just listening to some tunes and that and chilling out. I've slept really well though, the time I have been in bed. It started raining early this morning, about 4 o'clock. I think I got woke up by the rain, but then I went back to sleep. So yeah, it's absolutely pouring down. The ground's actually got puddles on. It's that bad, like. But yeah, I'm reasonably dry in me underneath my shelter. I've got a little bit of rain came into the edge and soaked all my table and all the bits and pieces on there, but that's neither here or there. The main thing is I was dry. Got a little bit of dampness on the bottom of my bivvy bag, but like I say, it's a bivvy bag, isn't it? But yeah, I really enjoyed myself last night. Just a basic meal, and that was it really. So, but yeah, I've got a little bit of tidying up to do, bit of packing up to do. It's still dark. Obviously, I think it's about 8 o'clock, and anyway, yeah, 2 minutes past 8, and it's still dark in the woods. It's starting to get light outside, but obviously because it's pouring down, it's a dark sky, so it'll take a little bit longer to get light. But other than that, yeah, fantastic time. Obviously, the only jacket I've got with us is this soft shell jacket, so I'm going to stay under the tarp as much as I can and stay as dry as I can. And it'll be a good test for this jacket as well. See how it holds up in the rain. And yeah, happy days, like happy days indeed. So I'm gonna go get me kit sorted out, get me brew kit and that out, make myself a cup of tea, have some cereal. We'll talk about the stuff that I've got for breakfast, and we'll see how things go. See you in a bit. Right, well, that's me all sorted. I've got most of my stuff packed away and cleaned and things. I've spread all the fire ashes out so the rain can start dousing on them. And then whatever water I've got left, I'll put over the ashes and then clean all the ground up nice and properly and cover it all back over with leaves, and that'll be that done. But I'm going to have some breakfast, and I bought this little box of treats. My daughter got this in a hotel and she says I wasn't going to eat it. I knew you would use it for camping or something, so I'm going to. So inside it's got a nice little bowl, so I don't even need a cup for to put that in, which I thought I did. It's got a nice little bowl of cornflakes. There's a nice little chocolate like cake type thing, panini or whatever you call it. There's a Jaffa cake. There's actually a proper carton of milk, so I'll have some proper milk with me cup of tea as well, which I've got the water on the boil there now. And then I've got an apple juice. So, and there's an actual cup, comes with it, a cup. That's a funny looking cup, isn't it? So there's an actual spoon comes with the for the cereal and to make your stuff. So let's keep all the rubbish down there. I'm actually quite thirsty, to be quite honest. I only had me normal, like three and a bit Jack Daniels last night, like, and I felt a bit drunk. But yeah, let's have a drink of juice. Not bad. Yeah, definitely apple. So, and now you wait. The milk. So you have to cut this. I'm going to do it over this way, just in case it can't allow it. Let's try to rip the end off. Because I haven't got any scissors or anything to cut it with. My knives are all packed away. Right, I've got a tiny little hole there. That's enough to squeeze it out. Put some milk in that. And I'll have some corn. Crunchy time. It's crunchy time with cornflakes in the woods. Cornflakes in the woods, eh? And we'll just get all the rest of that milk in there. Oh, there's plenty of milk. Put that in the bin. Now, I don't like mine dead crunchy. I like them to soak for a little bit. Obviously, I'll get some sugar out of my brew kit and put that on. Right. Semi-skim milk, crunchy cornflakes, making a lot of noise on me chewing. So when I'm waiting for me cornflakes to get soggy and me water to brew, I'm going to have this little bit of paste, little cake type thing, like a little pastry, isn't it? It's got raisins and that in. Bit dry, like. But I can taste a bit of chocolate there now. I'll just put that down there. I'm not going to open the flapjack. I'm going to keep that because it's got a good date on it, and I'll keep that for when I'm out and about on the hills or going out walking somewhere. So I'm not going to eat that. I'll get me brew on the go now though, because my water is going to be boiling soon. So yeah, like I said this morning, I had a really good night last night. It was nice and chill. It was nice and mild as well. I've only got my t-shirt on underneath this. Well, I've got like two towels, wear a long sleeve and a short sleeve t-shirt. And most of the night I just sat with the t-shirts on. It was quite mild. There was no rain when I was up, so it was great. This jacket, I put it on and I instantly felt mega warm. I put the heater bit on for a little bit just to see how hot it got, and I had to turn it off, to be quite honest. So, right, what have I got here? I've got some Twine's tea, everyday tea. Woohoo, gone posh the day, aren't I? Yeah. I was nearly going to get some Army ration pack milk out there, like. I hope I've got some sugars. No, that looks like a sugar there. Is that a sugar or that's milk? Oh, sweeteners, a sugar. There's another sugar. So I'll have half of one of, oh, I've just spilled half of it. I'll have half of one of them in my cornflakes. The rest can go in my cup of tea. Put them sweeteners back. Yeah, don't want any healthy stuff. So yeah, I'm not sure when I'm out again next, but hopefully next week I'll get out for another camp. I'm not sure what kind of camp I'm going to do. All depends on the weather. if the weather's canny, I might see about getting out up onto the hills, or out on a bike camp. If not, I'll just head back to camp. Oh, there's me water boiling. That's happy days. Just make sure my handles aren't warm. Nice massive cup of tea. I need to buy myself a new little mini stove. I'm absolutely gutted my Soto stove broke, like absolutely gutted. They are really good stoves, but they're expensive. You're talking about 60 quid or something for a stove now. I should just use the jet boilers that I've got in the cupboard, like. Oh, but jet boilers, there's only certain things you can do on them, but with gas stove I can put frying pans on, big pots on, know what I mean? Oh, but there is other ways, I suppose, to adapt and overcome them type of things. That rain's coming in heavier again, a little bit of wind as well. Put me rubbish in that box. So yeah, that's it really. Cup of tea, breakfast. Obviously I've got to do a review video when it gets a bit lighter, or I might just do it somewhere else on the jacket. But yeah, I'm impressed with it. Like, it's nice and warm. The proof will be in the pudding to see how it withholds in the rain, because this is the only jacket I've brought out. But just while I've got yous on here, oh, I've got my head torch on. Well, let's take that off my head actually. Put that in the box. But what I like about the hood is you can cinch it right up. I'm just going to take the microphone off there. You can put it right up. And when you've cinched it in, I've got it all set so it's ready just to go. It covers all your face, your nose, and it's just basically your eyes. But the peak makes it stay out over. So you can, the peak makes it stay rigid. So it stays up off your face, and it gives you a good view to the sides as well. And it's lush and warm when you put this up, like, I mean, really warm. It's bloody well made, like, it's got loads of like waterproof zips on, and I would think YKK zips, I think they are. Morale patches can go on there, morale patches on there. It's got a little pocket here, a little pocket there, and a pocket there on the tops of the arms. 2 hand warmer pockets. And it's got a purchase pocket at the back as well. It's got a little pocket on the inside, but yeah, that's where the battery goes. So it's got a little power bank. So it's actually got a, I think it's got a small little USB connector there as well. So obviously you'll be able to charge stuff from it. Actually, I'm not sure if you can, like, no, that's just for charging. You can't double it up as a power bank for your kit and that. But yeah, I'm just going to disconnect it in any weight, because I'm not using it. If you've got a jacket like this, you should always keep the power bank disconnected. But yeah, it's keeping us lovely and warm. Not that it's freezing cold or anything, but it's a nice jacket. I think I'll be using this quite a lot during the winter, even just as a normal jacket. But right, I'm going to say a goodbye now because I'm just waffling. Thanks for watching. I don't know what the footage is going to be like, but there will be a video out. Whether it's just me sitting underneath a tarp waffling all night, you know. A lot of yous like me waffling. Some people complain about it, like, say, oh, there's no action in this channel's rubbish, you're dying out and using chainsaws and blah 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 blah. Well, that's to all the haters, and this is to all the lovers. Everybody that likes my channel, thank you very much. Aye, so if you've enjoyed this, as normal, leave a comment, check all the links below. If you're on Facebook and you want to be interested in coming and join my Facebook group, there's lots of people there putting posts up. It's quite active, and there's other YouTubers put their videos up on there as well. Feel free to come and join the community. All right,
Just answer the questions and tick the boxes, and you'll get approved, and you can come and join, and you'll see a lot more about my channel, like photographs of when I'm out and about, and it'll give you a heads up of sort of like what kind of videos are coming as well. Alright, so anyway, thanks everybody. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm going to have my breakfast, pack up and go home. See you later.